Hello YouTube, welcome back to the layout. Sorry it's been a while. I know it's been forever since I posted a video on here to give you guys an update. As y'all know, I got a job with Norfolk Southern and my schedule's been really crazy lately. So I haven't had that much time to get down here and get in here and get started on this layout for the club. First off, we're still sticking with the original plan. We're still doing the HO scale on the first level, which is what you see here. And so let me go ahead and walk around and show you what we got going on here so far. I still have to cut out a piece. I still got to get another sheet of plywood to cut out a piece to fit this corner right here. So it's only going to be about this wide, like 2 foot wide right here for the main HO scale main lines to come across and down through here. And then we'll pan over this way and show you guys what we got going on here. And since I did get a job with Norfolk Southern, I was able to afford to go out and buy me a new saw. As you can see there, my very own saw. So proud of it. All right, moving on. Here we go. This is going to be where the HO scale main lines are going to go right here in the foreground. And then I'm going to do like a city scene back here in the back side here. And then do like a backdrop right here. And then put the O gauge level on top of that. And as we pan around this way to the corner, we got all this plywood laid around here. And here's the access walkway right here in the middle here. As you can see, this is all access walkway right here for club members to operate. So they can have access right in here in that area. And I got it cut out right here. And once you come around here, the main lines are going to come up this way. And then we're going to have a yard lead to go in right here. And then this will all be a big HO scale rail yard for storage for HO scale equipment. And I'm going to try my best to keep the main lines up here in the foreground so visitors and, you know, people can see the trains running on the main line up in the foreground rather than the main line going in the back. So I'm going to try to keep the main lines over here on this side and then make the yard over here on the left side, back side area. So this will all be HO scale train yard here. And then we got it going all the way back here. And just this morning, I did finally fill this hole in back here with this sheet of plywood right here. This hole is finally filled in now back here. So the main line for the HO scale will wrap around here and go around there, down to that back side. Right down through where that little building is sitting right there, and then over there to where we started, back there where the entryway doorway is at. And it'll just make one big loop around with a slight S curve right there. And so that's basically what entails for the HO scale layout. And then we'll do the O gauge level on top of this. And I think we'll come up, I don't know, maybe 6 inches. So you'll still get a pretty good view of the O gauge layout once we get it to the height that we need it, just so we still have clearance underneath for the HO scale equipment. And I think I'm wasting too much plywood right here. I think what I'm going to do is come back over here. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut that sheet off in half right there because I don't need that big sheet of plywood. I don't need half of that sheet of plywood there, so I could cut that sheet off. Excuse me, I could cut half of that sheet off right there, use that half back there, and then finish that up, and then we can start putting road bed down and start laying track. And that's all we got to do yet for the HO scale portion. And then add in as much scenery as we can. It'd be kind of hard to do with the O gauge level being on top of this. So it'd be kind of hard to do mountains and stuff for the HO scale layout underneath. So yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. Cutting off a half a sheet off of this sheet right here. And then maybe cutting off another half, that one there. And then using that half and then put it over there where we really need it. And then, because I really don't need all this plywood here in the middle, because like I said, the HO scale main lines are just going to loop around the outside perimeter of the layout. So I really don't need all this plywood here in the middle. So we'll see if we can cut those out and use them elsewhere. And all this open grid area here in the middle, this is all going to stay open because all this is going to be is just going to be the risers to hold the O gauge level up on top. And there again, that's just still the 4x8 layout that I'm working on for a friend of mine. I just have it sitting up here on the bench work, so I have easy access to it to be working on it. I almost got all the ballast glued on it, and I'm going to start adding scenery to it here pretty soon. And so that's still in the works. But yeah, I got a lot of plywood down, as you can see. I'm getting excited to be able to soon start laying some road bed down, to get an idea or get a feel for where the track is going to be going for the HO scale portion. And there's another view of the access way for the crew members. And so yeah, I know, I apologize. It's been a while since I gave you guys an update. Like I said, I work for Norfolk Southern and my schedule's crazy. And I realize why I don't have more than 11 subscribers on this channel, because I never put anything on very often. So I'm not like these guys out here that puts a new video up every single day. But if I did that, I could have like thousands of subscribers by now. But it is what it is, you know. I'm me. And if you guys stop in and subscribe to the channel, great. If not, I won't hold that against you, you know. I don't get mad like everybody else does. But I thank you guys for stepping in. Excuse me, not stepping in, for stopping in. I haven't had my afternoon coffee yet. I can't talk. Thank you guys for stopping in, checking me out. And like I said, don't leave me hanging. I'll keep posting videos as much as I can, as often as I can. We're still here at the South Central Model Railroad Club. And we'll see what goes on here this spring. See how much more we can get done. Hopefully by the next time I put a video up, I'll have some road bed put down for the HO scale track. And so we'll see what happens from there. I'll stop rambling on, guys. Thanks again. Hope you all had a happy Easter. And y'all be safe out there. And y'all have a good one.